Hi besties, and welcome back to my channel. As soon as I pressed record, the air conditioning unit kicked on, which, as y'all know if you've been to my channel before, I always kind of take that coming on as spirit just being like, hi, I'm here, I'm ready, let's go. All right, of course you don't have to take every little mundane thing in your life as a message from spirit, but I like to think to do so. I think it's fun. All right, so hi, hello, welcome. If you are new here, hello, my name is Liv, and thank you so much for coming to my channel here today. And if you are returning, hi besties, I love you, I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. I hope you are just having the most amazing, wonderful day or evening or night whenever you are watching this. So today we are doing something that I don't do super often here on this channel, but Spirit was really speaking today. All right, and we are doing a love reading. All right, I know that some people love these and some people hate them. So if this is not your cup of tea, no worries. I have plenty of other videos on my channel for you to check out. And if you do love these videos, buckle up, get ready, because I feel like it's going to be a juicy one. All right, so today we are focusing on a couple aspects, right? The main message I'm tuning into here today from Spirit is, what is your message from your person? Now, this doesn't have to be someone you're actually already romantically involved with. If you have a crush on someone, you could channel in that energy. If it's someone you're just hoping to manifest from the future, it could just be like a message from your future partner, whatever it is for you, all right? And then, or it could be your significant other or the person you're involved with. And then we're also just kind of tuning into deeper aspects. What is the truth of this connection? What is the truth behind, all the things that they're saying? Kind of just so we're just tuning into also like, what is the truth of this connection? How are we feeling? How are we vibing? We're just really looking in, kind of like peeking back behind the blinds of whatever current connection you are in. Again, if you are in a relationship right now, this could be about your current person, or this could be about a future connection that you hope to manifest. This could be from your future partner, your future self, someone you're interested in, whatever it is for you. All right, this is customizable, babe. It's a pick a card. So whatever reigns true for you. As always, whenever I do any kind of pick a card reading, I just like to remind you to please take whatever resonates and keep it for yourself. But if something does not resonate with you, if something is not vibing with you, take it and throw it away. That is 100% okay. All right, it's 100% okay. No worries, no pressure, no stress. So let's go ahead and get into the pick a card portion of today's video. Pile number 1, we have this beautiful rose quartz stone here. I always call this my rose quartz meatball because it is just so like, she's girthy. All right, I absolutely love this stone. So we have a beautiful rose quartz meatball for pile number 1. Pile number 2, we're coming in with a green fluorite heart stone. This is another fan favorite here, as well as Olivia favorite. Like, this is, I just love this stone. All 3 of these stones today just had such beautiful light energy, and I feel like that's kind of what I needed to use for today's reading. And then pile number 3 is flower agate. I almost call this dendritic agate, but this is flower agate here. Absolutely beautiful as well. So these are your 3 piles. When you come to a pick a card reading, you come to kind of like receive your own personalized message from Spirit, right? So how to pick your piles is kind of, you can pick in any way that feels right to you based off the stones you see here. If you saw rose quartz and you're like, that's it, that's the one, I want to pick that, listen to that intuition. If you were called to more than one pile, that's okay. Listen to both, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you were called to the pile number, pile 1, 2, or 3, whichever it is for you, the timestamp, like there's so many different ways for you to pick your piles. So definitely do whichever feels right to you. And please just remember to be easy and gentle on yourself, okay? I am going to play some meditation music for you in a bit. And when I do, I just recommend calling in your guides and saying, spirit guides, spirit team, my tribe, please draw me to the pile that is meant for me. What do I need to know about this connection? What is my person thinking about me? What is this person I'm dreaming of, thinking about right now? Like, whatever it is for you. All right, and because we are doing a reading based on kind of like another person, if you already have a visualization of this person in your head, hold that image firm in your sights when you are asking these questions, okay? And visualize your person or persons and this connection, and just really hold that imagery strong in your head and ask Spirit, okay, Spirit, please guide me to the pile that'll help me see the message about this person person the most clearly. All right. So hold that vision true, hold that vision strong. I'm going to give you guys some time with some meditation music to chill out, vibe out, and pick your pile. And I will see you for your pile pick. All right, pile number one with our beautiful rose quartz stone here. Wonderful choice. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. The first cards we are using here today are the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle cards. These are some of my favorites to use when doing relationship readings because I feel like they help us get a deeper understanding of what's going on. So again, we are just kind of being open to whatever Spirit has to say with the intention of either a message from your person, you know, the truths there. See what I mean about the air conditioning? Maybe that's what it is, a message from your person or the truth of this connection, okay? So I did pull one card for you here. When I pull one card that goes under the bottom of the crystal, this is me kind of tuning into the core message of the reading. So let's go ahead and see what it has to say. You got second chakra. The energy of the sacral chakra helps us to navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. Okay, pile number one. I mean, first off, period. I love that for you. So this makes a lot of sense when tuning into a relationship reading, right? Or a romantic reading in general, because sensuality is very important and it's something that is very, very, very vulnerable. I know for me, I am someone where sensuality doesn't really come easily for me, even though it's like my favorite aspect of, you know, the pleasurable experience is the sensual nature. I have a hard time allowing myself to feel comfortable and allowing myself to be vulnerable in that time. And that's all related to your sacral chakra, which is right by your womb, okay? The divine feminine, our sacral energy, our, you know, our kundalini energy. I don't know too much about that, so let me not speak on that, but it's really tuning into knowing your worth, knowing your divine power. All right, so when we're talking about a message from this person, they love you. I feel like that was really aggressive. Let me go back. So when we're talking about, you know, maybe a message of this person or a message from this person, they either are craving more of that kind of like sensual aspect of a relationship, or maybe you're craving some of it, or, you know, a third message is that this is a really good basis of your connection is sensuality, right? And sensuality is not just sex, okay? It's not just intimacy. It's not just that kind of pleasure. Sensuality is foot massages, eating a nice meal together, long eye contact, having deep conversations. Like, sensuality is so deep. It's so beautiful. It's so beyond the surface. And I feel like that's the core message for you here. I feel like Spirit needs you to hear that this connection might be more than just a hookup or more than just a fling. And maybe that's scary. Maybe that is something that kind of like triggers you a little bit. And maybe that's not even something that you want. So if you don't want that, take it and throw it away. But if that's something that you do want, but maybe it scares you a little bit, I feel like this person kind of also shares that same vein. And if it has just been for pleasure so far, maybe thinking about adding in a bit of sensuality to the aspect as well. All right. Not that they don't go hand in hand, because they definitely do, but I think y'all know what I mean, right? When you are just kind of going for a hookup, when you're kind of just going for a quick time, a good time, a fast time, it can be very just like sexual, going through the motions, like getting from point A to point B. Whereas when it's sensual, it's like very deep, it's very emotionally connected, it's very beautiful. And that's what I feel like either your person's wanting more of, or they're just kind of letting you know they're okay sharing that aspect of themselves with you. I was actually called to pull some more of these cards for you, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is Intuition, number 27. The energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond three-dimensional reality. Okay, a couple messages. One is that first and foremost, I feel like you are on this person's mind a lot, even to the point where you maybe just feel like throughout the day you think of them or whatever, and that's because they're like thinking about you a lot, and so they're sending you that kind of intuitive message. Okay, that was my watch. There's a storm coming again. This happens like every time I go to record for some reason right now. Okay, but I feel like that is kind of what's happening here, is that they're thinking about you a lot. You're on their mind, you're on their like radar, so to speak. So you might be getting those, oh, I feel like I should text this person, or oh, this person's thinking about me. That's correct. Okay, that is correct. Another message is like throughout this relationship or throughout this connection, listen to your intuition. All right, don't let anyone ever guide or excuse me, I'm thinking of like block your intuition. Okay, if you have a bad feeling about something, listen to it, trust it, regardless of what I say, regardless of what this person says. Trust your intuition. Okay, trust your intuition, building that ability up and keeping it really, really strong. But for like, to be super honest with you, I'm just kind of getting a deeper message that it's just like, they're thinking about you, babe. They're thinking about you. You're on their mind. And so, you know, the reason I said like you might be feeling those messages is because when someone is really intuitive and they're thinking about you, the other person starts to kind of pick up on that energy. So say, for example, you're thinking about, it's you, right? You're thinking about this person, you're thinking about this person, you're thinking about them. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I really like them. I hope they're thinking about me too. All of a sudden you get a text from them, right? Because you're putting out that energy. And I feel like they're attracting you at like a subconscious level right now. The next card you got is first chakra, first and second chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. So there is definitely a strong physical connection here with the two of you. If you have not been, you know, like physically intimate yet, I feel like that's something that's on this person's mind. Again, when and if you're ready. Okay, I'm not trying to push you towards something you're not vibing with, but there is definitely a physical attraction, a physical chemistry that's on this person's mind when they're thinking of you. If you've already explored that part of your relationship, they definitely are still kind of thinking about that time or that connection, and I feel like they want a bit more as well. And I feel like this is also a message for you to allow yourself to grow in a way. If you are someone who maybe feels a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit, you know, hesitant and whatnot, of course, listen to your intuition. But if this is someone you feel safe around being, maybe just working a little bit more to allow yourself to feel safe in your physical body in their presence, all right? Because you are a pure masterpiece. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are magnetic. You are attractive. What was that? Okay, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are magnetic, you are attractive, you are so powerful. And this person sees that. They love your body, they love what you look like. You don't need to hide that from them, all right? I know that can be really hard. I'm someone where even like up until like 3 years dating my now wife, I had a really hard time letting her see my full body. It was a big insecurity. I had past traumas, all of that. And it was kind of hard for me, right? But thankfully she was someone who was very, very patient. But I kind of had the realization, like, she already knows my body looks like. She's already seen it. You know, she's felt it. It's not a secret. It's not a secret that I have this body. So why am I so ashamed of it, even though this person continues to be with me, continues to desire me, etc. So really just working on your own relationship with your own physical body to help you feel more comfortable in this current relationship as well. Then you got divine masculine, number 17. The frequency of the divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. All right. So I kind of feel like the person you're thinking about may have a very strong masculine presence. Again, that does not equal man. It equals masculine energy. So maybe this person on your mind is very strong, very confident, and maybe that can even be hard for you. And I'm also getting like vice versa. Maybe you're the one that's strong and they're the one that's not so much. But take whichever one resonates, just literally swap the yous and thems, okay? But I feel like maybe you're someone who is a bit more insecure in their physical vessel and your partner's not, right? Your partner is very confident in their, you know, physical vessel. They're very strong, they're very confident, they're very sure of themselves. And that can be triggering sometimes, right? That can be triggering when you're not used to that. You're insecure in your own physical vessel, and then you meet this person who is so okay in their own body, and they don't understand why you can't see it, right? And again, vice versa, if that's what resonates with you. But I just feel like this person wants you to know that they think of you, and they just think of pure beauty. They think of, a powerful person that they're attracted to. They're not judging your body. They're not picking it apart. I know that sometimes we feel that way, but they're not, okay? At least not from what I'm picking up. Again, listen to your intuition. But I really do feel like they see you just absolutely beautifully, and I feel like sometimes that can even be a bit intimidating. But I do feel like with the divine masculine, that's more of who we're thinking about in like regards of who this person is, okay? The last one of these cards you got is number 26, intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness, period. All right, there is a desire for intimacy. Like I was saying with sensuality, that's a very intimate thing. Again, it doesn't even have to be romantic, but it's an intimate practice to allow yourself to be sensual. And you or this person, especially this person, I think is desiring a bit more than just physical attraction. They want it to go deeper. I feel like this person actually really likes you. And again, sorry about my watch. If that intimidates you, if that doesn't resonate with you, like you don't have to take it. But I feel like this person might be, strongly thinking about you in a way that's more than just your physical body, that's more than just, whatever. They want to have a deeper connection with you. They want to be intimate with you. They want to, I feel like the words like meld together with you is kind of coming into mind. Like they want to just be so absorbed in your energy. And again, only doing this if you want to, only doing this if you allow them to. Always. No means no. We support that here on this channel. I hope to Goddess you know that, all right? But this is like a mutual thing, okay? That's kind of what I'm tuning into. This is a mutual thing. I think the only reason that you might not want to do the intimacy thing is because you might have a bit of a like defense mechanism, which is totally fine. But Spirit is letting you know that if you're not fully comfortable doing that with this person, just start allowing yourself to be intimate in your own presence. What I mean by that is like, being comfortable being in your own skin naked, walking around the house naked, or if you can't do that, walking around your room, like just building up more confidence within who you are as a person. That way it doesn't matter who you're with, you know your boundaries, right? You say your intuition, your boundaries, but you allow yourself to be free and fully express yourself, which is what's so, so beautiful. So let's go ahead and move forward and see what the tarot has to say here. We are using the Mermaid Tarot cards today. All right, the first period. Okay, the first card you got is the Lovers, and I want to give a couple messages for this. So because I was literally just talking about the intimacy, the loving yourselves, etc., I always see that with this card, because if you can tell based on this card, it is I don't know why I'm so shaky, I'm sorry. It is a person looking in a mirror at themselves, right? So not only is this a beautiful card of love, but this is a card of learning to love yourself. And I feel like that is the key of what's happening here. I know we're talking about a message from your person, and I'm still tuning into that, but just a little side tangent of like, you are being called in this moment to work on a self-love practice. And if you don't feel comfortable with self-love, self-acceptance, self-neutrality, all right, it's beautiful to be in the presence of your own body. It's beautiful to love and appreciate your own body. The song Naked by Lizzo is coming into my head. So maybe putting that song on, letting it arise, whatever feelings need to be arisen, okay? And then just like working through it, pushing through it, and letting yourself be comfortable in your own skin. Second message. In the very beginning, for some reason, I was like, I feel like this person loves you. And then I was like, Olivia, that's too much, like tone it down. That might still be very prevalent. And maybe it's not that they're in love with you, or that they, are like massively in love, head over heels, creepy kind of vibe, if that's not what you're wanting, but more of just like, this person does love you. They love who you are. They love your energy. They love your aura. They love your presence. They love your connection. They love you, right? It doesn't mean they have to be in love with you if that makes you uncomfortable, but they love you as a person. And it's really beautiful and actually very, 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 very sweet. So that was just like a little second message there. In general, I do feel like you have a very physical connection, which is beautiful, but I think it's just wanting to run a little bit deeper. The next card you got is Knight of Cups, okay? All right, air conditioning coming through. Knight of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and lay the rest out. I just got distracted by the Lovers. Ace of Cups. We have a lot of cup energy. If you are not familiar with the tarot, cups represent the element of water, which represents which represents emotions and relationships. You also, okay, period. You also got the Page of Cups, and then you got the Ten of Pentacles. And one more card here, which is Judgment. I'm going to realign these real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so you got the Knight and the Page of Cups. So I do feel like this is a two-person connection. Now, again, if you're someone who wants more than one partner, that can still be totally applicable here. But I feel like you are the Page of Cups in the situation, and this person is the Knight of Cups. Again, this is not equaling man and woman. It's really just about the energy surrounded behind the cards. The Knight of Cups is so swooned. They're literally looking into this cup just like, I'm just so entranced. Okay. I'm so entranced by this person. I just am so swooned. And that is how I really feel like this person feels about you. All right. The message from your person is that they just really like you. They really see you as just pure freaking magic. And again, if that makes you uncomfortable, maybe sit with that and see why. But then, you know, don't take it if it doesn't resonate. Of course. But this is a very swooned, loving relationship, very like beautiful connection. And again, going with the sacral energy, sacral and intimacy does lie, in my opinion. I don't really know too much about the chakras, but it's a very like watery, emotional part, right? It also is your fire, but it's also like, this is your deep self connection. This is your like connection to your intimate beliefs about yourself and like who you are and your worth and your value. And I feel like that's just so present here. I just really feel like having a physical connection is so beautiful, and they're not discouraging you from that. Like, your guides are not discouraging you from that, but it's more of just like, if you're comfortable, I think this person wants to just kind of take it to the next level. All right. Take it to a level of more intimacy. And maybe you aren't physically connected and you're like, Liv, what are you talking about? Then just take the the message that they're thinking about that. All right. They're thinking about you in a very physically intimate way. However, it's more than that. It's not just physical for you. All right. We don't have any fire signs here. So although there is a beautiful connection probably between the two of you in that way, this isn't just a fiery passion, quick, lights really quick and then dies really quick. It's more of like a really beautiful emotional connection that I'm seeing here between either both of you, or at least from one party. And what I mean by that is, like, if you don't feel that way, this person does see you that way, and maybe that's good for you to know, so you can like make decisions based on however you want to do things. But then moving with the Ace and the Page, again, I'm seeing you as a page here. The page is like willing to kind of hear new opportunities, think about things differently, really just like be open to things. And then with the Ace being in between, I'm getting this really beautiful message. Please, again, take what resonates, but I feel like your guides are actually placing you in this connection right now as an opportunity for you to grow and move forward. And it's so powerful because based in between the Knight and the Page is the Ace of Cups, which is like, this is a new opportunity. This is a chance for you to decide that you're deserving of this beautiful kind of connection, that you're deserving of this beautiful kind of love. Lizzo's new album is just coming in my head again, and I got Am I Ready, right? To be loved, like, and it's all like, am I ready to be loved by you? Like, am I ready? Because I want that, but am I ready? Because I'm scared, right? And I kind of feel that way here. I feel like this person really likes you. They see you in a very beautiful light, and you're kind of like open, maybe like dipping your toes in the water. And there's just this beautiful opportunity, if you kind of allow those two things to come together, for a really fruitful and abundant connection. I mean, look at that cup. Look at how abundant that cup is, right? So again, this is based on you and your choices, whatever it is that resonates with you. But I do feel like this person does see you in a very abundant, beautiful light, and they want you to know that they're ready to take it to an emotionally deeper level if that's what you're into. Again, I'm not trying to freak you out at all, but I feel like this person sees you even like moving forward, okay? Like, Ten of Pentacles is a very abundant card as well. And there's a lot of abundance here, right? But this is a very abundant card. But I see this card as someone who like wants to provide. I feel like this person maybe just wants to give you everything. They want to be able to provide beautiful things for you. And I'm not saying you need to be provided for, and they're not saying that either, but they want to be able to provide for you. They want to be able to buy you nice things and take you out really cool places and spoil you. This is what the card I'm getting here is like, they want to spoil you and make sure you feel like you are safe. They want you to feel safe. They want you to know that they value you in such a way that they would do whatever it is they need to do to make you feel safe, to make you feel like you could, be a part of this beautiful connection with them. And they just see it being very fruitful and very, very, very prosperous. And then we have the Judgment card, and we have this over intimacy. Now, this I feel like is a bit severed from the rest of the reading, so I'm going to read it as less of a message from them and more of a message from me to you, okay? Or from spirit to you, if you will. And this is that I feel like you have a lot of judgment around yourself, babe. I was saying this in the beginning, and if this doesn't resonate with you, then don't take it, but I feel judgment. I feel like you are judgmental towards yourself. Not necessarily towards the other person. This person's not necessarily judgmental towards you, but I feel like you have a lot of judgment, either self-imposed or past experiences or whatever it is that has created almost this like barrier, a block to keep you safe, a block to keep you protected because you don't want to get hurt again. I understand. I see that, but okay, I'm sorry, there's a lot of messages coming through, all right? But first of all, allow yourself to feel your feelings, okay? I'm not trying to rush you through this process, but whenever you're ready, release this judgment you have about yourself. Maybe past shame and guilt that others have placed upon you. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're too skinny. Oh, you're too small. Oh, you're too big. Oh, whatever. Oh, you're not good in bed. Oh, you're whatever in bed. Like whatever people have said to you that have made you feel insecure in intimacy. Oh, you make me feel this way. That can kind of create a wall of shame. It can create shame and guilt. And we don't realize that all these other people's opinions and judgments affect our own. And I feel like you're ready to break free of that. If you look at both the intimacy card, which looks like a bubble, and then the judgment card in this art style, it's also a bubble. So what I feel like needs to happen is a popping of this bubble. I'm not saying, just real quick, I'm not saying you have to lose your virginity, okay? For some reason, I heard somebody in my head be like, what? If that's not what you're ready for, that's not what I was saying. I understood that the metaphor sounded like that. That was not what I was saying, unless that's what you choose to do. Please understand. What I meant was pop this judgmental bubble you have around intimacy. Maybe you are someone who grew up in the church and were told that, if you're not a virgin until you're married, then you're going to go to hell, right? That was something that I had to heal through and release my own guilt, my own shame, my own judgment, right? And that wasn't just my own that was placed upon me, but thousands of people that told me the same lie. And that creates even more judgment. We're even harder on ourselves. So the bubble I was referring to popping was the one of judgment, the one of self-hurt, the one of negative self-talk or anything like that. Like, you are free to be you. If it's not with this person, just in life, all right? In life, you are deserving of feeling comfortable with yourself. You are deserving of allowing yourself to be intimate with yourself. You are deserving of allowing yourself to feel intimate, to feel vulnerable, to feel deep, to feel powerful. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to receive love, kindness, and intimacy. And if you have a thing in you right now that's like, no, I don't deserve that, it's time to get rid of that, all right? And that's the bubble I see popping, so you can release those old past hurts and judgments about yourself, or maybe even others, and really move forward in this lifetime, all right? And again, if it's not with this person, it's just in general to help you, move forward now. Then we are tuning into the romance angels. What is this called? Yeah. The Romance Angels Oracle cards here, just to get a little bit of some sweet messages. The first card you got is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I really feel like this person's attracted to you. If you had that worry, you definitely don't need to, okay? With the Lovers and the Knight of Cups paired in between, there is absolutely an attraction here, and I believe it's mutual. I believe that this is a mutual attraction. Like, I feel like you're attracted to them too, but I do see a deep attraction. And the reason I'm saying this is because it says, by enjoying this moment fully. We were just talking about the Judgment card. Babe, if you need to hear this today, let me just tell you, the most attractive thing is just being your freaking self, okay? You are already so attractive, so beautiful, so wonderful. Like, you are already there. You don't need to do anything, alter yourself, dress a certain way, whatever, to be attractive to this person. You already are. It's just about you seeing that within yourself first and foremost. The next card you got is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? So maybe this person is not who you ever expected to fall for. Maybe they look different, maybe they're from a different way of life, whatever it is for you. I feel like this might be a new opportunity, or even just keeping an open mind about, you know, moving forward in this relationship if that's what you desire. This person may just be a bit different from who you normally date or who you're normally interested in, but that doesn't mean they're not the one, right? It doesn't mean that they're not worth your time. It's okay to shift from your, you know, usual type or whatever, because all that means is that you're opening up yourself to new experiences. The next card you got is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, okay, if you get uncomfortable by even hearing about honeymoon because you're like, babe, I don't want to marry this person, that's okay. All right, that's okay. But if you want to take a trip with this person and you feel safe to do so, maybe just taking a quick day trip to a new city, a new location, whatever it is for you. And if you're already like in a relationship with this person and you feel safe with them, go on a little vacation. All right, take yourself on a nice trip if you can. Even if it's a day trip, just go explore a new city, a new restaurant, a new place. If you're able to go to a physical vacation, like allow yourself to go do so. This gets me excited because this is in Venice, I believe. And I'm manifesting going there with my wife. So I'm like, I'm taking this. This is for me too, okay? But allow yourself to enjoy the time of being in their presence together. So yes, if you can go on a holiday trip, definitely do so. But if that's not in the financial budget, or if that's not just available right now, just making your own honeymoon time at the place you're staying at together, okay? Like, you know, during COVID, which we're still in, okay, but during the pandemic, my wife and I weren't able to go out, go travel, do those things. Well, we like to do that. We like to spoil each other. So we would do little home staycations, right? We would set up our house really cute, prepare for a movie night, make it feel like a date, make it feel like it's special, and then it will be, all right? It doesn't matter where you go. It's how you kind of enjoy the energy around the situation. The next card you got is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. We're talking about intimacy. We're talking about our sacral chakra, okay? In order to allow yourself to kind of connect with that deeper, if you were like, Liv, I don't know how to do that. One, it may have to do with some inner child healing. And two, let your inner playful side come out, all right? It doesn't have to always be so serious in the bedroom and life. It's okay to be silly. It's okay to be goofy. I feel like the best kind of partners are the ones that you can laugh with, even in those most intimate moments, all right? It's okay to be silly, goofy, playful. Allow that part of yourself to come out, and I think this person will really value that, and they want to see that with you. They want to be playful with you. I feel like they're like, okay, once you're playful, then I can even let myself open up even more. All right, so it's almost like they might be trying to be more playful now to kind of open up the door for you to allow yourself to be. And if that door is open, walk through it, because they desire those inner child dates with you. They desire to be silly, be goofy, be crazy, like whatever. They desire that, good of all harm to none. And if you're willing, allow yourself to do that too. And it's going to help you so much with your intimacy and also allowing yourself to really value who you are. The last one of these you got is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Again, period. I will say, if this is what's resonating with you, this is a married couple, okay? So if this was someone that was tuning into this reading hoping that marriage was in this other person's mind, I do believe it definitely is, if that's what you're wanting, because you got honeymoon and retreat, which is like a wedding. However, if that's not what you're wanting, just take what literally is written on the card, which is it's time to disconnect, all right? You two definitely need some time together alone. Again, only if you feel safe around this person, okay? If you don't know this person, don't go on a weird vacation with them. But if this is someone you know, someone you've been dating for a while, someone you've been interested in, take yourselves out on a little vacation, all right? Safety is always key, but let yourselves have fun. And if you don't feel safe leaving, but you feel like whatever, I don't know. I'm just trying to say that because I don't want anyone making a decision based on what I say that's risking their life. So please listen to your intuition. If you don't feel safe around this person, fine. Don't leave. But if you are feeling safe around this person, allow yourself to go on some kind of little mini vacation if you're able to do so. And if you're not able to do so, create a little mini vacation at home to allow yourselves to really spoil one another and feel like life is fun, because it is. All right. The last cards I pulled for you today are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. You got number 48, disengage from outcomes. To be honest, when I'm holding these cards, I'm going to say this as well, what I said for the judgment card, is that this feels less of this person's message from them to you and more of like a message from me to you or from spirit to you. So definitely take these last cards as just some kind of intuitive messages from spirit. You got disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Wow. Okay. I feel like that belongs over there with the judgment and the intimacy card, period. All right. Let go so you can open yourself up to the highest love that you deserve. Not just opening up yourself up to the highest love, but the highest love that you deserve. I feel like spirit needs you to know that you are so incredibly deserving of just the most beautiful love in the world. I feel like there is someone tuning in here that just can't really see themselves in that way. And it's because of whatever has happened that has allowed you to think that you're not deserving. And they want to like break that bullshittery. Okay, they're like, no, you are so deserving of the highest love, the lovers, the honeymoon, the playfulness, the retreat. You are so deserving of allowing yourself to just receive love, not only from another person, of course, but from yourself, allowing yourself to receive love from you. You are deserving. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are special. Once you see it, the rest of the world so easily does too. All right. But it first starts with understanding your worth within you, feeling worthy within your own self. And that's really what spirit wants you to focus on. The next card you got is, why can I not hold this? Number 47, connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create shift required to attract what you want. You got attraction and intuition. So if you feel like this person's not quite in your life yet, but you liked what I was saying, you liked the idea of this person in your life, and you kind of tune into this to maybe hope to attract this person into your life, go within to do this, okay? Manifestation happens a lot in the visualization process. So visualize what this person looks like. Visualize how this person makes you feel. Visualize the messages I was giving here today, all right? Visualize someone being so head over heels in love with you. They just love you. They love the way you look, the way you smell, the way you taste, the way you are. They just love who you are, unabashed. And if that's something you're wanting to attract but don't have yet, connect deeper, go within, use your intuition and use your manifestation abilities to attract this to you, because my love, you are so deserving of it. All right, you are so deserving. The next card you got here is number 2. You got two twos here. You got diving to new depths. Is this a beluga? Ah, oh, belugas are like my favorite whale. Okay, it might just be a blue whale. Okay, sorry. I'm distracted now. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this. Yeah, I don't think that's a beluga. Okay. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. All right. So diving deeper, especially when it is over the second chakra. Oh, literally 2-2. Okay. It's like right over that. So it's definitely tuning into your sacral chakra, okay? Diving into new depths. Look beyond the surface. It can be very easy when talking about something kind of vulnerable to really just look at it really surface level, really just brush it off. We don't have to talk about this too deep. It's fine. We'll just talk about this at the very surface level. Okay, that's me, babes. My chakra that I'm like right now currently working on healing the most is my sacral, all right? Because I struggle with my own self-worth. I struggle with knowing myself, etc. I struggle with feeling comfortable in my own divine feminine energy, etc. So when I've been going through this healing though, I just kind of look at it very surface level, like, yeah, this probably happened because of X, Y, and Z, or, oh yeah, just very surfacey. And this week I've been allowing myself to dive deeper. And I think I talked about this before, but I actually am currently going to pelvic floor therapy. I've been going for like 6 months now because I have pelvic floor problems. Do you know what your pelvic floor is connected to? Not only your root, okay, but your sacral chakra, okay, your goddess energy. And this was hard for me, all right? This was hard for me to find out within myself. And if you don't agree with this, that's totally okay. This is just what I got from my guides. And so it was about me diving deeper, not just looking at the surface level, but really, really sitting with myself, being in silence, pausing and breathing and seeing, okay, why do I feel so disconnected from my sacral chakra? For me, it relied in my lack of self-worth. If I don't think I'm worthy, if I feel a lot of shame around everything in my life, if I feel very guilty just for existing, whatever, that separates me from my sacral chakra, which is me feeling confident, powerful, divine. You know what I'm saying? So diving into deeper depths there. If you feel like you're kind of being a little surfacey about the situation, ask your guides to show you the deeper meaning and allow yourself to get there. The next card you got is number 38, shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. You got that over playfulness, okay? So allow yourself to shed the old, shedding not in judgment too, allowing yourself to shedding old ways of thinking or believing that have just not served you, that you only deserve this kind of person, even though they don't really treat you right, but it's what you've known, so it's what you deserve. Releasing that, shedding that, and welcoming in the new. And even a message I'm getting is releasing any old hurts you have from old experiences with partners, old relationships, etc., because you don't need to bring this into the one you're manifesting or the one you're currently in. All right, you don't need to bring that. Let the past be the past. Leave it there, let it there, sit there, move on, okay? Move on, my love, because that is no longer in your current situation unless you bring it there, and you don't need to. You are deserving of freedom. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of feeling free. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves and we bring on all this old past hurt, all of these old past things, and because we think about them so much, we're putting so much attraction to it and so much energy to it, we actually end up attracting that into our current situation. You don't need to do this any further. You are deserving of feeling happy. You're deserving of feeling playful. You're deserving of intimacy. You're deserving of feeling good in your own self. You're deserving of being so loved. You're deserving of being, like just so looked at with such a freaking beautiful lens on. You are deserving of that. So don't hurt yourself in that way anymore, all right? Let the past be the past. Let it be there. If you need to feel it, and then let it go and move forward with brighter and happier eyes and, just the realization that that past no longer needs to hurt you and you no longer need to receive that. The last card you got here today, pile number 1, is number 15, adrift in shallow water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. Beautiful, all right? Notice the small things in life and appreciate them. Noticing the small things in this person and appreciating them, even if you feel like it's silly, even if you feel like it's stupid. All right, 2 messages, okay? I'm going to go with this first one, though. Noticing the small things. Maybe they, just light up when they look at you. Appreciate that. Maybe they run out and get you Starbucks. Appreciate that. Maybe they don't do these huge grand gestures like sending you on a scavenger hunt all across town or doing a bed full of roses, but maybe they do these little things every day that show that they love you, that show that they care about you, that they see you. They know your favorite food, they know your favorite drink, your favorite candle smell, and they do these little things to show you that they love you all the time instead of just a big grand gesture every once in a while, all right? Something I'm being told to tell you if you resonate with this, please take it, is like releasing also the fake relationship standards that rom-coms put on us. This is something that I've had to do even still in my marriage because I didn't realize I was doing this, was identifying romance to what I see on TV, and that's just not accurate, okay? Because I'm just gonna say it, a lot of the rom-coms are toxic as all get out. All right, they yell at each other, which is not toxic, but they kind of like they're not that great, okay? And, to show someone you love them, it doesn't always need this giant once-in-a-lifetime grand gesture and then never, ever, ever showing that ever again, okay? If that's what you want, period. But I feel like it's so much better when you have small moments every day that really show this person continuously loves you. They care about you, they think about you, they see you, okay? So if you're someone that bases your whole like relationship expectation on rom-coms, maybe just don't do that, babe. It's not the best. Okay, so releasing that as well, and just being open to what this love really does look like. But then the second message here is noticing the small things about yourself and appreciating them, okay? Starting small. No one's expecting you, if you've had like 27 years of self-hatred, to all of a sudden tomorrow wake up and be like, you're the best, I effing love you, self, wonderful. But just doing small things, okay? Maybe you appreciate the way your hair lies on your body. Notice it, appreciate it. Maybe you like the way that your eyes look after, I don't know, like, maybe you appreciate the way your eyes look in the sun. Appreciate that. Maybe you like the way that your sense of humor can fill a room. Appreciate that. Maybe you like the way that you care so deeply for others. Appreciate that. Maybe you like the way that you're nice to people in customer service. Appreciate that. Like, looking at all these little things about yourself and appreciating them to show yourself some love along this journey, and then it'll get easier. All right. Pile number 1, I hope this resonated with you. I don't really do relationship or love readings very, very often. So if this was all over the place, I'm really, really sorry, but I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on your notification bell makes a huge difference to me and my channel. So thank you so much to those of you who have done so. And if not, please do not forget to. All right, pile number 1, thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me here today. On this channel, I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. And so thank you so much to those of you who have left me a tip or donation. It means the world to me, and I love you. And yeah, this was fun. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, check out my other content, all that good jazz. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye. All right, pile number 2 with our beautiful green fluorite heart palm stone here. What a wonderful choice. I just want to give you an opportunity to see it. I wonder if you can see it kind of in the light. It is very like iridescent almost in some places. Just absolutely love this stone. Such a good feeling, actually. Like, just holding this stone in my hands, I feel like raises my vibration. So what a wonderful choice. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. As a reminder, I was kind of focusing on a couple of different topics. One being, what is the message from your person, the person you are thinking about, and also what is kind of the truth of their connection, all right? I'm kind of just open to spirit leading us towards whichever one they resonate with more, and we're just gonna go with it. As you know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I don't often do love readings, so I'm definitely still a bit rusty, but we are working on it, and the only way to get better is to do more, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are starting off with the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle cards here, and I just kind of pulled one right off the bat to just kind of get the basis of your reading, kind of like the core of your reading, if you will. So the card that you got is number 9, Attraction. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey towards inner balance and harmony. So a few messages right off the bat, and we're gonna gain more throughout this reading, don't worry, but right off the bat, the message I'm receiving is that there are 2 different vibes happening here. One is that you already have this person in mind, you already know who you were thinking about when you clicked on this, and I feel a strong connection between the 2 of you. I feel like there's a mutual attraction here, or at least one of you is very, very, very attracted to the other. But if I'm being super honest with you, pile number 2, the core message I'm getting from just this card is that this is not someone that's yet in your life, but you're wanting to bring them in. You're wanting to attract this connection. You're wanting to attract this towards you. So I want to give that preface because I'm not quite sure what the reading will be or what it will unfold. So you can definitely listen and just take whatever resonates. But I wanted to just kind of give a little disclaimer that I do feel like your reading is going to be more you-centered and focused more around what you are attracting and how to do so, how to bring this person into your life. So just a quick disclaimer. Of course, we have so many more cards to kind of get in here too today, like a lot of cards. Okay, so there's definitely opportunity for this to change, but that's just the core feeling I'm getting right away. And I just wanted to make you aware in case that's just not what you're vibing with. So we're going to pull some more of these cards here for you today. The first one you got is number 10, authenticity. I'm going to go ahead and lay these all out actually, and then we'll go through them. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, my bad. We're going to go card by card, all right? Number 10, authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives with others as well as with ourselves. So if this is someone you already have a connection with in your life, you are being called to just be so authentically yourself, right? When we're starting to date someone new or we're really into someone for the first time, it is super normal and super natural to want them to like us. So what do? We maybe pretend that we're into things we're not into, or that we like certain bands that we don't like, or whatever. When I was with my ex, when I wanted him to like me, I, pretended that I was really into screamo music. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's not my cup of tea. And then it led to this very awkward conversation like 9 months down the line, right? So definitely being authentic with yourself up front is always just best, because when you're authentic with yourself up front and not putting on a show, not putting on a face, not putting on a front, you know that they are falling in love with you for you and not with who you think they want you to be. You know what I'm saying? So being authentic in relationships is always beneficial. And I'm kind of getting this feeling that whoever you're thinking about, they deserve your authentic self. They want your authentic self. They're not really wanting a prim, polished version of you. And if they are, it's not the person, babe, okay? Because your true person, the person you desire to be with, will love your authentic self. The self that rolls right out of bed in the morning, has bad breath, because let's admit it, we all do, has bad breath, kisses your cheek, tells you good morning, and loves you even, loves you then, and loves you in your hard moments, loves you in your bright moments, loves you in your stressed moments, loves who you are, your full authentic you, not a you that you think they want you to be, but your true you, all right? You deserve that. And you deserve to be authentic with yourself too, all right? Be authentic with what it is you want. And if you are the group that is wanting to manifest this person into your life, being authentic in your manifestation. What do I mean by that? Is when you're manifesting this person, don't manifest who you think your parents would like to see you with, okay? Don't manifest someone that you think would make your ex jealous, or don't manifest, you can do any of these things, but it's not going to be as fulfilling, right? So what I mean by be authentic in your manifestation is be authentic and honest with yourself about what it is you really want to bring into your reality. If you want to bring someone who's funny, attract an authentic, funny person. That's a message too. Attracting someone who is also authentically themselves. But I just was really getting a core message for you to also attract in your own authenticity. So being genuine, being serious, being like really sure with yourself, with what it is you want to bring into this world and into your reality. All right. And then you got number 19, expression. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. I feel as though you are desiring, pile number 2, to be in a relationship where someone just really vibes with this part of you. The part of you that allows your authentic voice to shine, the part of you that feels safe to express yourself. If you were thinking about someone today when picking on this pile, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but I feel like they want you to express your authentic self. I feel like they want to see your true version of you. I feel like they want to hear you. They want to see you. They're telling you that. They're telling you, yes, babe, express yourself, show yourself, shine, right? Even if you think that, no, why would anyone ever want to see that in me ever? This person is like, I do, okay? I want to see this in you. I want to see you shine bright. I want to see you feel good about yourself. I want to see the real version of you, not this prim and proper version of what you think I want, but I want you. I want you is what I'm hearing. Like, they want you. And if this is someone you're manifesting, babe, manifest someone who's safe, you feel safe to express yourself around. You're not going to get in trouble for expressing yourself or being your true self. Absolutely not, because who you are in this moment is absolutely perfect, and they see that. All right, this future person you're manifesting sees that, hears that, wants that, attract that. This person you're currently thinking about, same energy. The next card you got is 3, third chakra. The energy of the solar plexus helps us to realize who we are and what we want to be, so we can set a course towards our goals. Babe, okay, quick message, all right? Regardless of what this person thinks about you, whoever needs to hear this needs to hear it. Take it if you like it, throw it away if you don't. Whatever this person thinks about you, regardless of what they think about you, what matters so significantly more is how you view yourself, how you see who you are, who you want to be, okay? This person loving you is so absolutely wonderfully, powerfully incredible, but if you can't even see how incredible you are, I'm just gonna be honest, it's harder to even appreciate when they do see it. I'll give you an example. This was me. I'm not claiming that it's me anymore, but this was me. My wife, from the minute I've been in a relationship with her, has loved every version of me. My happy self, my sad self, my grumpy self, my moody self, my gassy self, like whatever. She loves me. She's always loved me so authentically, so genuinely. She let me express myself. I did not know how to receive that because I had such a deep hatred like towards myself and towards my own spirit, towards my own energy, that I wouldn't even allow myself to really feel her love. She would say these beautiful things about myself. She would do these wonderful things for me. She would set up all these beautiful gifts, and it was just so wonderful. But because I had so much discomfort within who I was, I didn't see that I was safe to be authentic. I didn't feel like I could express myself, not to her, but to myself. I really did not receive any of those things until maybe this last year, right? It's not that they weren't given, it's that I did not receive them because I didn't allow myself to. I would take a compliment and throw it out the other ear. You know what I was saying? I was taking a nice gesture and think she meant something totally different because I was in my own insecurity so much more than in the energy of allowing myself to receive. So working with your solar plexus helps you realize who you are and who you want to be. Once you know who you are, once you sit with that, once you find out what does it mean to express myself, what does that look like for me? What does me expressing myself look like? What does me sitting with my authenticity, me sitting with my authentic self, what does that look like? It'll be so much more powerful when these people are saying nice things to you, when these people are appreciating you, because you already know your worth, right? We're not relying on them to show it to us. We already know our worth, and it just adds to it, okay? The next one of these cards you got is number 22, friendship. The energy of friendship supports our intrinsic desire for connection with others based on mutual affection and appreciation. A few messages. One, maybe you're attracted to one of your friends, okay? That definitely is a message that just came through kind of cutely. It feels like a cute thing. You might be thinking about one of your best friends. Maybe it's someone you already have a deep connection with, but not a romantic connection. Someone you just have a friendship, a friend connection with, whatever, and maybe you're wanting it to go farther. That was quite literally me and my wife. I feel like this is my pile because I have like butterflies in my heart, butterflies in my chest, because it's reminding me of when we first started dating, and it's really cute. But maybe you started off as friends, or that's what you desire, okay? Maybe you're someone who already has this friend and you really like them, but you're scared of ruining the friendship, or you're scared of whatever. Babe, you expressing yourself is not something to be scared about, okay? How they receive you is how they're going to receive you. If they don't have feelings, that's on them. I'm not saying they're not going to, but that is not a reflection of you expressing yourself. Good of all, harm to none, all right? The second message I'm getting is that you want this person to be a friend. To be honest, in my opinion, my very biased opinion, I think the best relationships are those that you can also be best friends with, right? You can be best friends. You can, because like the goods, they're great, right? But it's not what's happening 24/7 in your relationship. So having a relationship based on friends first is so powerful, or having a relationship with a very strong friendship, a very strong connection is so beautiful. If that's something you're wanting, manifest it, okay? Manifest your dreams and get it all right back. I said manifest your dreams and get it all right back, okay? Manifest it to you. Allow yourself to receive that. And again, understanding that you are deserving, chakra, third chakra, you are deserving authenticity. You are deserving of receiving this, okay? The next cards we pulled are the Mermaid Tarot. Just to go a bit deeper here, let's see what they have to say. The Empress, period. Okay, creative expression, who? Absolutely. The Empress is the goddess, okay? The Empress is the goddess of creativity, fertility, expression, love. It's just such a beautiful and prosperous card. If you are somebody who would eventually like to get pregnant, beautiful as well. If you're someone who's looking for pregnancy right now, very well favored. If not, please do not think that this is a message for that, okay? But this is like the birthing of something new. So maybe the birthing of a new relationship, the birthing of this intrinsic, beautiful, harmonious connection, the birthing of a new version of yourself that's loud, that's expressive, that's creative, that's authentic, that is themselves, that is who they always wanted to be. All right, the Empress is calling you to tune into your mother freaking power. Tune into who you are. Let your true self shine. Let your true self roar. Because my love, the Empress does not does not simmer or cover her light if someone can't handle it. They simply put sunglasses on. All right, and the person you're wanting in your life is going to see you, and they want you to be your authentic self. So I truly don't think they're going to try to dim your light, and if they do, they're not the ones, babe. They're not the ones. Let's see, the next card you got is Page of Pentacles. I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the rest now. I just was called to talk on the Empress there for a sec. You also got the Two of Wands, period. You got the Three of Swords. We're going to talk about it. You got a lot of cards. The Ace of Swords. You've got the Chariot. And the last card you got here today is Strength. All right. Let me see if I need to adjust these. I do. Let me adjust these real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so an absolutely beautiful reading. I'm very excited to get into this. So we just touched on the Empress. We're going to keep going. First off, you have 3 major arcana showing up here today, showing me that your guides are loud, present, and here for you today, okay? So pile number 2, like I said in the very beginning, I do feel like we're focused more on you for this reading. Like I said, if that doesn't resonate with you, don't watch this pile, okay? But I do feel like this is more you-centered because I feel like you're someone who is really wanting to attract this person into your life, which is so beautiful. But Spirit is just wanting to remind you that attraction starts at you. Like your center point is you. All right. We can't attract someone who loves us. So, I mean, you can, but it's harder to attract someone that loves you so dearly when you also contradict that with your own feelings of self-hatred. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think they're wanting you to focus on you for this reading here today. So with the Page, okay, Spirit coming in. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles next to the Two of Wands, we have this paired over our authenticity and our expression cards here. This is new opportunities, okay? I see the Page of Pentacles being like, yes, I'm ready to receive, I'm ready to allow, let it in, Spirit, let it shine, let it rain, let it rain, let it shine, let it pour. Let me receive this abundance. And I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're open to it. You might have to go through a little bit of change, but you're open to it. You're ready to shift, you're ready to grow, you're ready to attract. And we love that, okay? They're shining in their authentic self. There are rainbows everywhere. Like, it's just so beautiful here. And then with the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands is like, okay, now that I am my authentic self, now that I am sitting in my comfortability, now that I'm shining as bright as a mother freaking rainbow, I can set course for this new energy in my life, which also goes hand in hand with the attraction, right? So kind of the message I was getting for you is learning how to authentically express yourself now, here and now first. Page of Pentacles, expressing yourself now, here and now first, attracting that to you, and then being ready to set forth with a different headspace, okay? Not a headspace of lack or worry or fear, or I need to have a partner because my parents say I do, or I need to have a partner to make somebody jealous, or I need to have this because of X, Y, and Z. No, all right? Attracting your partner because you deserve someone amazing, and so do they. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like once you go through the Empress energy of authenticity and expression, it's going to kind of bring about this Page of Pentacles of new opportunity and a lot of abundance, which is going to allow you to kind of move forward with a clear headspace. Then we have the Three of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Now, here's what I'm getting. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do not feel like this is about your current connection. It could be. Sorry, just got a second message. I'll get back to that. You know what? I'm going to address that one first. I think I'm going to forget it. This could be about your current connection. This may have been someone in the past who maybe burned you on accident, or maybe they didn't realize they were hurting you. For example, maybe they said a comment or they did something that you just felt like was really rude or whatever that made you feel betrayed, that made you feel hurt. And even though they've done everything in their power to show you that that was not what they meant to happen, or that's not really what they were going for, you're unable to forgive them. And we'll talk about that. The other message I have here, though, is that this is from a past hurt. Maybe not with this person, maybe not with any of your lovers or whoever, but there was a past hurt. You were either maybe cheated on or emotionally cheated on, okay? Or they just made you feel real bad. They made you feel unsafe. They made you feel unloved, unvalidated. They just made you feel bad. They made you feel really, really bad in your relationship. And I want to say both those scenarios. First, let yourself feel the freaking feels. fully feel them. Because I see this part of you that's trying to be okay, trying to be strong, trying to move on. I don't need to feel them. I can just release it. Like, it's fine, it's whatever. But in doing that, you're not actually letting yourself really feel. So you're suppressing it and giving it more power each time you do. It's like you're feeding a little gremlin. Every time you suppress it, you give it a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually like letting that gremlin come out, letting your feelings feel, let them freaking feel, so that way you can fully release them. Because whatever happened, it's first so important for you to understand that it was not your fault. It's important for you to understand that your feelings are valid. It's important for you to understand that no one is saying that what happened to you needed to happen, and let yourself feel, okay? But it's also super important to understand that you do not need to be in that energy anymore. You do not need to accept that anymore. You do not need to accept that agreement that you are worthy of being cheated on, that you are deserving of what happened to you, that you are just worthless. Like, you do not need to accept that agreement any longer. So let yourself feel the pain and then release it and move forward, because whatever this has been going on has been drastically affecting your ability to attract this kind of relationship you actually want into your reality. Because I mean, imagine if we're like constantly thinking about this horrible thing that happened, even though we were saying, well, no, Spirit, I want someone that loves me better than that. But we're actually thinking, well, they're not going to love me, or they're going to cheat on me, or they're probably thinking negative things about me, or they're probably judging my body. Those things contradict themselves, right? We can't, like I was saying earlier, it's really hard to manifest someone who's so loving and so worthy, while at the same time we're afraid of them cheating on us, hurting us, judging us, whatever. Those things don't mesh. They don't go hand in hand. So it's difficult. It's difficult to do that. So allowing yourself to feel, but then letting that go, because it's affecting how you're manifesting this person into your life, because you're wanting them, but you're also afraid. So release that fear and just really get into the true feeling of attracting. I am attractive. I attract good things to me. I am deserving of pure love, pure high vibrational energy, someone seeing me, someone loving me, someone letting my authentic self shine, someone knowing that I am a goddess, or whatever resonates with you. But the reason I'm saying goddess is like the empress, right? I am the empress, and they are, blessed to be in my motherfucking presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, letting that hurt go so you can move forward to something so much, much better. All right. Being paired with the Ace of Swords is just echoing that. It's echoing that. You're ready for a new way of thinking. Swords represent the element of air. So our thoughts, the way we think, what's kind of going on in our minds. You are ready for a new way of thinking. You are ready to release the old way of thinking, release our old hurts, release what did not serve us with the Three of Swords, pull out the new one, and take charge. All right. You are deserving of a new thought pattern. You are deserving of a new way of thinking. You are deserving of a new way of believing about yourself, your self-worth, your self-desire. You are ready for a new positive change. And once you pick up that sword, once you accept that you no longer need to hurt, you no longer need to let that past hurt control your future ones. You no longer need to let that past hurt control your future at all. A brand new future lies ahead of you, and it comes so fast, and it's gonna like really take off for you. The Chariot is like, boom, it's action, babe. All right, this person might be a Cancer as well, but it's action time. It's ready. It's go time. Let's freaking get it. Let's go. And then the Strength card coming in to show you that this may be difficult. This may be hard. This may hurt, but you're ready. You're ready to go through the healing process, because you are so ready to attract this person or persons, whatever you vibe with, into your reality. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. But sometimes in order to attract, we first must release. Okay, let's go ahead and get some greater clarification with the Romance Angels Oracle cards here. These are going to be more specifically focused towards your person. So take it one of two ways. This is either about the person already on your mind, or the one you're getting ready to manifest. The first card you got is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so we're getting this over the Page of Pentacles as well as the Authenticity card. So kind of the message I'm getting here is, if you are someone who maybe has this limiting belief of, oh, I can't date anyone because I work a lot of hours and I'm really, really busy, and no one's going to want to date me because of what I do for a career, good of all harm to none, or no one's going to want to date me because I don't really have that much time, or, I'm really just focused on my career right now. First of all, Being focused on your career is not a bad thing. However, it is a limiting belief to think that there is no one that could love you during this time, okay? Now, if you don't want a relationship, that's different, but then I don't think you would have clicked on this video. So let go of that limiting belief that your, career is limiting you from being in a relationship. And also letting go of any limiting beliefs that someone's not going to love you because your credit score is lower, or someone's not going to love you because you don't make as much money as them. Every time we think those things, we're more likely to attract that to us, and we don't need to do that, babe. Three of Swords, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. We don't need to do that anymore. So instead, putting the intention towards, you know what I earn is what I earn. It's not a direct reflection of who I am, what I do, or like what I believe in, right? So letting go of that limiting belief that your finances and or your career are what blocks you from love. That's a limiting belief that you do not need to hold on to. The next card you got is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, okay? So when we got the Two of Wands, we're going out on a journey, honey. We are going out. I'm coming out, period. I want the world to know, right? Like, I don't know why that came to mind, but whatever resonates with you, okay? But we are like coming out of the shadows and going into life bright and happy and ready, and keep an open mind, all right? Who freaking knows who you'll fall in love with? Maybe you already know them. Maybe you've already met them. Maybe they're totally not your typical type. Go with it, babe. Ride the wave. Let yourself be attracted to who you are attracted to without judgment towards them, all right? We don't need to judge them. They don't deserve that, okay? Period. The next card you got is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? All right, so this could be a literal addiction for some of you. I'm not trying to discredit that if it is, but the message I'm getting, cutie patootie, is with this Three of Swords, all right? Oftentimes, when we go through a really big hurt, a really big pain, sometimes we can almost develop an addiction to that hurt, okay? What I mean by that is maybe you are someone who can find yourself easily addicted to the drama. This was me, all right? I'm sharing my own experience here. This was me. Before I met my now wife with my ex-boyfriend, I really found myself addicted to being gaslit. And you're probably like, Liv, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Why would anyone want that? I don't know, right? I became so used to it that I became addicted to the highs and then the lows. I became addicted to, you're gonna treat me like shit, but then I get this beautiful grand gesture afterwards. Like, it's weird. It's easy to kind of get addicted to the drama, get addicted to the fighting, because we tell ourselves, oh, that's passion. It's passion. They love me so much. It's just so much passion. Like, they're just so passionate about me. That's all it is. It's passion, 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 passion. Don't let yourself become addicted to those cycles. All right, don't let yourself become codependent in these relationships that just repeat. You find yourself in relationships that people are always cheating on you. You find yourself in relationships where people are always taking advantage of you. You find yourself in relationships where people are always judging you. That often stems from us being almost codependent on this cycle that this is what I'm worth, this is what I'm worth, this is what I am worth, this is what I'm worth. So therefore we attract it. You do not need that, babe. You do not need to let that past hurt control your life any farther. Pile number 2, y'all are getting me my feels for some reason, because I feel like it's just so, not only is this like, I feel like my pile back then, but it's just really like I went through this, right? I've been there, I've felt this, and I really just feel you. And it's just so hard. It's very hard. It's very difficult. And this could be a literal addiction as well, right? Like to drugs or to media or to another person or to whatever. But I honestly feel like it's more so being addicted to the cycle of pain, being addicted to or being dependent on, relationships always fail me. So they do. Relationships are always hard for me. So they are, right? We attract that by constantly believing that about ourselves. So releasing that, and it'll not affect your relationships moving forward. Okay. I just want to hold your stone for a quick bit. The next card you got is, it is safe for you to love. Period. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe, babe. It is safe for you to love again. It is safe for you to love. It is okay for you to kind of drop your guards, and it's also okay for you to let go of this past hurt. Why am I saying that? Because again, it's not easy to do so, but you are ready. You are ready to realize Air conditioning just chimed in. That's spirit, yo. Okay. You are ready to release this past hurt and to really, really, really receive love, okay? It's okay to be done with the drama. It's okay to be done with that. And you're ready. It's time for you to fully receive pure, unconditional love. So realize that you deserve that. All right, open your heart to receive this and to give this, but to receive this highest love that you deserve. No more limiting yourself when it comes to who you think you're worth, okay? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Oh, interesting. Also, doesn't this guy in the card kind of look like Johnny Depp? Let me know if you see that. I feel like he gives me major, Johnny Depp vibes, which is interesting because that's a whole other plethora of relationship trauma. But healing family issues. So what this is showing me is, if you're not ready to forgive your parents, I'm not telling you have to do so, but it's more so healing the energies around that, right? So was your family someone that made you feel like love never works? Did you only ever see relationships fail? Did you only ever see your parents break up? Did you only ever see your parents fight and hate each other? Maybe you were raised by a mom or a dad or a parental figure that only ever, dated really crappy partners. And so you thought, okay, that's what love is. Love is being abused. Love is being used. Love is this. Because as much as parents sometimes often don't want to hear it, how they are and their relationships directly affects their children. Because when you are being raised by a parent, we often look up to our parents. We often view them when we're little. We think of them as just these freaking superheroes. So how they are accepting they be treated often reflects in how the children believe they should be treated. If you feel like your parental, relationships or the way you viewed your parents, the way your parents viewed love or relationships has had an effect on you, release that, okay? Release the way that they thought they deserved to be treated, because however they thought they deserved to be treated is on whatever, okay? But you don't have to take that on. All right. If you only grew up with parents who found themselves in and out of relationships often, or bounced around between relationships a lot, or just really dated people who were not good to them, that does not mean that you have to take on that reality as well. You do not need to. All right. The last one of these cards you got is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yes, queens and kings and non-binaries, my royals, be welcome. Yes. Okay. Express your love. When you are ready, you will know. Okay. When you are ready, you will know, and you'll call upon this strength, because a chariot's moving fast, right? We're moving fast. We're grooving. So this person's going to come into your life. Don't be afraid of expressing yourself. Literally. Oh my God. Why did I forget? You got the expression card, okay? Express your love. Don't be embarrassed to say I love you. Don't be embarrassed to express your true feelings towards this person, all right? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. The last cards I have for you today, pile number 2, are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards here. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. The first card you got is number 30, Surrounded by Prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Okay, besties, you are literally surrounded by prosperous energy, okay? Prosperity in relationships, prosperity in love, prosperity in life. That which you cannot see, that which exists outside the known is beyond measure, meaning that yes, maybe what you see right now in the physical world may feel like lack or may feel like you don't have it in this moment, but my love, what you cannot see, what is beyond your physical measure is immeasurable. It is beyond measure, because there's so much out there for you. I feel like there's this limiting belief that our society teaches us there's just not enough. There's not enough money for everyone to be billionaires. There's not enough love for everyone to have it. There's not enough food for everyone to eat it. There's not enough fish in the sea, right? There's not enough fish in the sea. All the good ones are taken. Absolutely not. Okay, that is a limiting belief. There are so many opportunities, okay? There is enough for everyone to go around. There is enough for you to have a loved one, your family to have a loved one, everyone else to be in just perfect love. There is no limiting belief, or there's no limiting measure on that which you deserve to receive unless we put it upon ourselves. So don't do that. Don't do it. Okay. Also, because it's over finances and career, if you are struggling financially, just be open to receiving a random gift of abundance, okay? Be open, allow it, see what happens. Just a little message for you. Then you got number 16, inner desires. Okay, yes. Set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty. You may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. My babe, my love, my darling, okay? It's time. It is time for you to really think about, okay, what do I desire? What would I like to receive? Who am I wanting to attract into my life? Not who my parents want me to have, not who my parents say I should be with, not the kind of relationship my parents had if that's not what I want, not these limiting beliefs, okay? But what do you authentically, genuinely want? Do you want someone that lets you be in your authentic power and lets you freaking shine and encourages it? Do you want someone that helps you shine and just says, yes, babe, express yourself? Do you want someone who helps you feel safe and connected and happy? Do you want someone that helps you feel comfortable to be a friend and lover? If so, sit with those inner desires. Set the intention that that is not only what you're attracting, but what you deserve, and allow it to be. All right. The next card you got is number 34, the gift of neutrality. What an interesting creature. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Interesting, okay? Balance is beauty, okay? Balance is beauty. When we're talking about, you know, you got codependency and then right next to it, it's safe to love. So, you know, balance is a difficult thing to kind of master. If you are someone who has an addictive personality in general, it can be hard to not swing from one end of the pendulum to the other. Coming from someone who also struggled with codependency in past relationships, it can be really easy to swing, right? Pendulum swing. And what I mean by that is like, okay, I'm releasing this codependency, but now I'm, you know, finding myself attached to something else because it's what I know, so I swing on the pendulum. It's like, enough of that. All right, be balanced. All right, you don't need to be codependent on this person or this past hurt, but it doesn't mean you're completely blind to any red flags. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to keep on to this hurt and think that everyone's out to get you, but it doesn't mean that if someone does something that's really messed up that you just have to sit there and take it. Neutrality is beauty. All right, being open to love, but letting your intuition also be your guide. If there's a red flag, listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. The next card you got is safe and surrounded by love. You literally got it, safe for you to love, and then safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. Keep your heart open and know that you are being protected, my love. Yes, okay, yes. It is safe for you to love. I know that you may have been burned in the past. I know you may have gone through it in the past, and that's scary, right? No one wants to deal with that. I mean, no one wants to feel that, and you didn't deserve to. But you no longer need to hold on to the agreement that that's still haunting you, that that's still hurting you, that that's still affecting you. You are ready to be loved, okay? I talked about the song in Power 1, but the song Am I Ready to Be Loved by Lizzo on her new album called Special is coming to my head, right? And it's like, am I ready to be loved by you? Am I ready? Right? Like, am I ready? Yes, you're ready, okay? You are ready. You are ready to love. Allow yourself, okay? The last card, pile number 2, is enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you, period, Chariot. These changes are not only good, but they are necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or future. Absolutely, okay? Because we were talking about, sorry, I know this is going to mess it up. Bear with me, all right? It's almost over. But when we were talking earlier about the past and kind of letting that go, it's not about getting lost in that past and lost in those hurts again. It's just about addressing them, releasing them, healing, and moving forward, okay? Because it's beautiful, a beautiful, beautiful, abundant gift to be in the present moment, to be in the here and now, to allow yourself to enjoy the fruitful journey. Because, you know, once you get there, you're going to look back and be like, dang, I'm so happy I went through that work to get to where I am today. So often we want to skip ahead to the good part, right? I just want to skip ahead. I don't want to deal with this journey. I don't want to experience it. I just want to be where it's good, live. I just just want to be where it doesn't hurt anymore, live. And I understand that because, babe, been there, okay? I understand. But the journey is beautiful because it's where you get to learn who you are. It's where you get to meet yourself. It's where you get to connect with yourself. It's where you get to find out so much more about you. It is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for you to connect even deeper with yourself. So don't try to rush through this journey. Enjoy it. Be present while you're there. Allow yourself to really feel and go through this, because going through this journey is going to show you so much more about who you are and what you want in your life. All right. Pile number 2, I hope this resonated with you. I know, like I mentioned in the very beginning, that this was more self-focused. I know that's not for everybody, but I really do hope that whoever picked on this pile really received what it is they were looking for. All right, if this did resonate with you, please leave a comment down below and let your girl know. Commenting, subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and turning on notification bells helps me out so much. So thank you to everyone who has done so, and please do not forget to do so if you have not already. Sorry for bumping you. On this channel, I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. So thank you so much to everyone who has left me a gift. It means the world to me, and I love you, love you, love you. Pile number 2, thank you for sharing your energy with me today. Thank you for giving me your time. I really hope this resonated. As always, remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright, and I will see you cutie patooties for my next video. Goodbye. All right, our beautiful last but never least pile number 3 with the gorgeous flower agate palm stone here. This is one of the coolest stones because it actually looks like there's flowers in it, and when you can get a clear stone, one that's not as cloudy as this one, you can really see the beautiful flowers in the stone. So gorgeous choice. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, as a reminder, today we are just tuning into a message from your person, a message from the person you are interested in, and also just kind of tuning into what is the truth of this connection. All right, I did go ahead and pull one card just to start us off right off the bat. When I do this, when I pull one card like this, it's just me kind of getting the core of the reading. So let's go ahead and see what it has to say. We are using the romance sacred geometry of romance oracle cards here. All right, number 41, also equaling the number 5, time. The energy of time supports our understanding of the relativity of time and our capacity to be present in the moment. All right, a couple things coming in here. Oops, sorry. One is that time is definitely going to be a recurring theme when it comes to you and this person. This could show in many different formats, right? We've all heard right person, wrong time. Maybe this is someone that you connected with on a past experience and it didn't work out during that time for whatever reason, but maybe they've come back and maybe it's working out better this time. Or maybe you're just kind of getting impatient if you're someone that has been manifesting a soulmate or your person and you're kind of feeling impatient, like where are they, why aren't they here yet, etc. That kind of vibe could also be present here. Or really just the energy of time needing to be considered, right? So if you're currently in a relationship and you're thinking about this person, maybe things are moving really fast or not fast enough, and your guides are kind of telling you in this moment to just be in the present, right? Be in the present, not thinking about how slow things are going and not thinking about how fast things are going right now while I'm reading this card, just being present in the here and now. We don't have to worry about what we have to do in the next 2 months or what happened in the past 3 months or why haven't they proposed yet or whatever it is that's in your head, or why haven't they come yet if you're manifesting them, or whatever it is for you. It's really a valuable moment just to be in the present moment and appreciating all that's happening at this time. Okay, but let's go ahead and gain some more clarity. I was called to pull some more of these cards for you, so we got some more of the romance sacred geometry romance cards here. The first card you got is number 12, balance. The frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multi-dimensional layers of reality. All right, I'm actually going to go ahead and lay all of them out. I didn't think I was, but I'm being called to do so, and we listen. Okay, you also got number 14, connection. You got 1, 4, and 4, 1. So the number 14 or 41 and also the number 5 might be a prevalent number for you in your relationship, so just something to kind of keep in mind. You also got the card 40, so definitely 4. We got 4, 4, 4, babe. Tenderness. Look how beautiful. I love this card. Okay, We also got romantic love, number 34. Wow, 4 is just really here. We are showing up and showing out, okay? And the last one of these cards you got is number 16. I'm going to adjust these real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so you got so many cards, more than anyone here today. So I'm sorry that's probably not laid out in the most like aesthetically pleasing way, but we're working on it and we're working with what we got, okay? But wow, powerful cards for you, pile number 3. There's definitely a connection here that you really strongly value. I feel like it is one that either you're wanting to bring into your life, because like I said, this doesn't have to be someone that's already here, but someone you're currently thinking about. Or if there is somebody in your life right now, Spirit is seeing this connection and they're just wanting to let you know that they see it. All right, connection is very powerful because it helps us kind of connect with other people, other ideas, other people. So I just said that. So they're definitely just wanting you to be aware that the connection here is a strong one. Balance is interesting. I really don't have like too much to talk about this right now, which just means that Spirit might show us later through the other cards we have pulled here today. But with the balance, it's really just showing me that there might be a couple of different aspects in your life that need balance, right? If you're giving too much, you might need to work on receiving a bit more. If you're receiving too much, maybe work on giving a bit more, balancing your time, balancing your energy, how much you're focusing on, you know, okay, that's the message that just came through actually, how much you're focusing on what it is you want instead of also being present in the moment. It's beautiful to think about what it is you desire, but if you're only ever 24/7 thinking about something that you don't have in this moment and what you wish to achieve and what you wish to receive, it can almost be like you're also missing your present reality. So just finding that balance there. Tenderness, romantic love, and divine feminine all go so beautifully together. Okay, I feel like these cards really go from darkness to light, and that's just very beautiful as well. I feel like maybe you are someone who is just desiring a bit of this tender love and care. TLC, baby. And you deserve it, okay? Again, we are talking about, for you, a message from your person, the truth of this connection. So I feel genuinely like this person wants to give you that TLC. They want to pamper you. They want to love you. But it's, again, asking ourselves, are we allowing ourselves to receive that? Okay. This is a romantic connection, not just a physical one. That does not mean that there is not physical chemistry here. It just is showing me that this is definitely, whoopsies, pulled some cards out for you, that this is definitely one that also resides heavily in the romance. Okay. And romance is beautiful because it also allows us to work on being tender. So being tender is not just about physicality, but also being tender with your words, being tender with how you receive love, how you give love. This person has you on their mind and they want you to know that they really do see you as just this beautiful, divine, you know, being, and they want to shower you with that love and care. But again, it's about allowing yourself to receive it and also reciprocate it. There's also a big storm rolling in, so if the light kind of starts to shift a little bit, that would be why. So I'm really sorry if it gets a little bit darker here in a second. And then so like I was saying with the romantic love, that there is a heavy emphasis around romance here. If this person you have right now is just like a booty call, I think that they want a little bit more with you. I think they want something a bit deeper, something a bit more romantic, which is okay if you don't want that, just setting that boundary or having a talk with them. But if that's something that you do want, like allowing that in, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's something that you're currently manifesting, I feel like you're manifesting more than just a physical vessel. I feel like you're manifesting the soul inside of it, and really a beautiful romantic soul worthy, like soul mate connection. With the divine feminine here, I believe that this is how they see you. Again, this does not mean that you are a woman. It just means you might be in touch with your feminine energy, or they at least see you that way. So they see you as very kind, very loving, very patient, very goddess energy. They just see you in like this beautiful, compassionate, loving way, and it's very, very sweet. So let's go ahead and pull some more here. We are using the Mermaid Tarot. Like I said, you got quite a lot. I think you may have gotten the most out of any of the readings we've done here today for like all the cards. So that's fun. We love to see that. So let's go ahead and pull out these cards for you here. The first card you got is the Chariot. I'm going to lay all of them out and then we'll go through them, okay? Then you got the Two of Pentacles, which makes sense because we got balance, and this is the card of balance. The next card you got is the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. All right, I'll probably have to adjust these real quick, but let's go ahead and talk about it while they're out. You have so many cups. All right, so many cups and a lot of wands, or not wands, a lot of pentacles as well. So yeah, so right off the bat, starting off with the Chariot. The Chariot is the only major you have present here today, showing me that the very strong theme of your reading is that I feel like things are moving kind of fast. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but if you have been feeling that way, definitely just tune into that. And again, we're talking about time, right? So if you feel like things have not yet been moving along, they're going to start moving along very, very, very quickly. Things are going to start picking up. They're going to start being very fast paced. And if that's something you vibe with, welcome it in. If that's something you do not vibe with, like I said before, setting a boundary and just kind of making that known. It is not a bad thing to do so. It is not selfish to do so, but really just being aware of what it is you want. Because for some reason, I don't get like any bad vibes, but I just feel like this is moving really kind of fast. And maybe that's what you desire. And if it is, beautiful. And if you don't have it yet, when it comes into your life, I feel like it might be a fast-paced connection, a fast-paced relationship. So just check in with yourself and seeing how you feel, okay? Because we are going into the balance here, and balance with the Two of Pentacles here as well as, and two again, right? You got 2, 2, 2, babe, okay? The Two of Pentacles coming in here again, talking about balance. It's not just about finances, all right? Balance is not just about finances, especially because you got the balance with the Two of Pentacles. I really just feel like your guides are wanting you to just find a bit of a blend, okay? A bit of giving and receiving, a bit of spending and saving, a bit of time with this person and time with yourself, okay? It's okay to love someone so dearly that you want to spend every minute of every day with them, but you are also a valuable person that deserves your own time. So finding that balance there, it's around Pentacles, maybe earthly things, finding balance between, how much time you spend at their place and how much time you spend at your place, and just really valuing your own time as well is a message that's really coming through here. And it's not saying that what they have is not beautiful, that you shouldn't spend time around them, but just finding that healthy balance is going to make everybody appreciate you a bit more. And again, I was tuning into it as a message from them. So I just feel like they kind of subconsciously, I think, need to find balance. And I feel like they might need to find balance with you. If they are someone who is a very, very giving person, maybe they've been spending a lot of time at your house or your apartment and they've been neglecting their own time. Maybe it's a way of distraction, whatever it is. I feel like they're subconsciously, the reason I say subconscious because I don't think they actually know they want this, but I feel like they subconsciously are craving balance as well. So if both of you need that, setting that boundary is totally okay to do. And then with the Eight of Pentacles here, I really just feel, and the Three of Cups, I really feel like your person, this person on your mind, or the one you're manifesting, really does see you as all that in a bag of chips. Sorry, that is my watch over here. I really do feel like this person sees you as all that in a bag of chips, and they kind of want you to see that as well. I feel like they might be trying to do something in this present moment that really just kind of shows you physically how much they see you and like how proud they are of all the hard work you've been putting in. Maybe they want to buy you something really nice, or buy you something fancy, or take you out somewhere really wonderful, because they see all the hard work you're putting in. They see all the hard work you're putting into your career or your life or whatever, and they acknowledge that and they want to celebrate you and your growth and your success, and it's really beautiful. And if this is not something you have now, it's something that you should really think about attracting when you're manifesting your person, is someone that loves to see you succeed. And especially with the Three of Cups, this is like a really beautiful connection. None of the readings I did today were really any negative. I know that sometimes I think people like the drama and these readings, but that's just not me, so it's not always going to be like that. And it doesn't really feel super dramatic. It feels very, very beautiful. And all the readings today it was a beautiful energy, which I personally love. So I really do feel like they just see you as someone worth celebrating, and they want to celebrate with you more. If you feel like you haven't really been able to celebrate each other lately, this person's craving more of that. They want to like treat you, celebrate you. Maybe you have an anniversary or a birthday or something really special coming up. So let them treat you, let them spoil you. All right, you deserve it. Six of Cups, this may be someone that you've known for a long while, maybe from childhood, maybe from a past life. I feel like this might be someone who you really resonate with on like an inner child level, someone that makes you feel safe to your core. Another message I'm getting as well is that if this is not someone who you've known since you were a child or past lives or anything like that, that this is someone that helps you heal from your past life energy, or maybe even your inner child healing as well. This is someone that really cares about you, and they want you to kind of let your inner child out a bit more, and it's really very sweet. Again, as always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this isn't resonating with you, stop the reading right here, babe, or throw it away. That's totally fine. But being over the tenderness, they want you to let your inner child out so that way they can show them some tender love and care as well, because they see that not only do you need it, but a big part of you is also your inner child, and they see that and they value that. And again, if this is the one that you're wanting to manifest into your reality, then they are going to be someone that's able to see this aspect of you as well, and it's very, very sweet and very beautiful. So what a beautiful thing to see there. The King of Cups is kind of how I view them, and I don't know why, but I feel like over the romantic love, they are the King of Cups. They are someone who's very aware of what it is they want. And maybe you're not quite aware of what it is you want. Maybe you don't know everything you want or everything you desire, but this person surely does. And it could be vice versa. Okay, maybe you're the one that knows exactly what you want. Maybe they have cold feet, whatever it is. This person knows what they want. They know what they want. They like what they see, and they want you in their life, and they're not really shy to say it. They're not really embarrassed to mention that. Like they're very confident in their emotions. They're very confident in their emotions. And I was saying I see you as the divine feminine, but I also see they have a lot of divine feminine energy in them as well. Maybe very empathetic, maybe very giving. Maybe like a type 2 personality. All right, very like in tune, maybe a water sign, whatever it is, because the King of Cups, in my opinion, is like a beautiful divine feminine energy, right? There's someone who's very aware of their emotions, but also cares about themselves. It's very powerful. And I just feel like this person knows what they want, and they want you, babe. Good of all harm to none, not in a creepy way, but they want you as their person. They care about you. They really, I want to say love you. If that overwhelms you, throw it away. But they definitely feel a love for you. They definitely feel a deep connection there with you, and they're willing to do the work. 9 of Wands here. They're willing to put in the hard work. They're willing to put in the hard energy, and they want you to know that. The message from them here is that not only do they want to support you in all of your growth, really is what I'm seeing, right? Because this is all like inner growth, and I feel like they're here to support you through that. But really and truly, they're willing to put in the work that needs to be done. They're willing to go the extra mile. If there's something you need them to do in order to prove that they love you, they'll do it. It's giving me like Andy and April vibes from Parks and Rec, when April was being very immature and was like trying to basically punish Andy for something that she was upset that he did. And regardless of the way April did it, Andy loved her and was willing to kind of put in that work, do the extra work, put in the extra miles to really show you that they love you. And this person's very much willing to do that as well. Next, you got the Romance Angels Oracle here. And again, you got so very, very many. So let's get into what they have to say. You got let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. When you get that paired with time, it's pretty loud, right? Like it's a pretty loud message. Pile number 1 or pile number 3. Ooh, sorry. Maybe you got to go listen to pile number 1 too, you baby. Boo. Maybe that's what's needed. But all right, letting go of control issues. I feel like this is very loud as well, because I feel like this is more for you. This could also be for this person, but I feel like your guides are letting you know that it's okay to let go and let spirit kind of guide you. Again, we got the time card of kind of wanting to maybe control it a bit, and spirit is saying let go of our control issues and let the world unfold how it will. Let this person unfold in your life how it will. Let the situation unfold how it will, and just kind of be an observer and then make your decision as you go along. This could also be about the person. Maybe they need to let go as well. Maybe they feel like you are a bit controlling sometimes and they still love you, but maybe just let go of control issues a little bit, okay? You also got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Interesting, because we literally just got let go of control issues and free yourself. But again, we're not going to forget that we got balance. You got 2 cards talking about balance, and then this is very similar here as well, right? Letting go of control issues does not mean you have to give your life over to someone else. And that's such a very important message, okay? Letting go of control issues is not saying I'm going to let this partner dictate what I wear, what I eat, what I do, when I do things, etc. No. What it is saying is that there's a beautiful balance, right? Maybe you don't need to control when they propose to you or when they do this or, how they're doing their life. But it also means that you don't have to be like, how do I even word this? Bestie, I'm feeling stumped right now on my words. It's striking a balance between the two. You don't have to have control over not only your life, but everyone else's. But it doesn't mean you succumb to life just happening to you. You know what I mean? Taking back control of your life is deciding, what situations happen in your life, what you want to attract into your life, what you're worth, what you're valued at. Like it's like who you are. It's taking back control of your life. If you feel like something happened in your past that kind of just screwed you over and made you feel almost like a victim in a situation, it's taking back control of your life and taking back control of what it is you desire and how you deserve to receive that. But it doesn't mean that you have to control the minute of every single thing and the way things happen. And also, it doesn't mean you have to control the other person, okay? You also got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Beautiful. And what are they? Children. Okay, they're quite literally children. So not only is this person willing to make the effort for you, but I think they also desire that a bit from you as well. Again, only if this is resonating, take it, okay? If you're someone that doesn't want to be with this person that way, set that boundary and, walk away. But if this is someone you really love and you really care about, make the effort as well, because they see the efforts you're making in your own life, your own career goals and whatever, and they're willing to celebrate your efforts and your successes and your growth. But don't forget to make the effort for them as well, right? And I almost am getting like a double standard message right now of, I think sometimes in this society, it can be really easy to expect the quote unquote man in the relationship, because let's remember, sometimes there is no man in the relationship like mine, right? But this is a societal bullshittery, okay? That the man, the man in a, how do I word this? The man in a heterosexual relationship is the one that has to open the car door, pay for the meals, buy the gifts, buy the flowers, etc. Again, that's my watch. I'm really sorry. That's like a societal standard, right? Well, the man in a heterosexual relationship has to do all of these things. But if you are in said heterosexual relationship, it's also really nice to spoil your man, right? Spoil the man. Open the door for them. Take them out to a nice dinner. Buy them a gift. Buy them something that makes them feel good. Like, it doesn't have to be one-sided. And that's what this person is kind of, I think, craving a bit at this moment, is that it doesn't have to be one-sided. Now, the reason I use that example is because that's what society like stupidly places upon us, but really in any relationship, right? Definitely don't put this like double standard, or don't put like this weird block on the relationship that like, oh, I'm X, Y, and Z, so I don't have to get you anything, but you have to get me something. Absolutely not, okay? If you desire something, they probably desire it too. So definitely make the effort there and celebrate them, show them love, take them out, all that good stuff. Then you got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. With the 3 of Cups here, your friends might be giving you some relationship advice. Definitely listen to it. If your friends are kind of telling you that they get a certain vibe from this person, listen to it. If your friends are kind of telling you that they, really like this person, listen to it. Your friends are a great guidance system sometimes, because they can see things that often us in the relationship cannot, because we're in it. We're involved in it. We're very, consumed in it, if you will, and we have something to lose if we don't like what they say, right? But our friends, they don't really have anything to lose here, so they're going to be honest. They're going to be honest if someone gives them the creeps, if someone gives them whatever vibes, if they give them selfish vibes, if they give them whatever. And I don't even like that I said that, because selfish is not a bad thing, but if they give them whatever vibes and your friends try to reach out to you, don't push them away. Let your friends be your guide right now. Ask your friends or your family or your loved ones what they think about the person you're wanting to be with, because they really offer so much like knowledge and guidance about what you can't see when you're in it. So if you haven't already, ask your friends / family, whoever you're closest to, what they think about this person, what they really think about this person, and just listen to this with open eyes, okay? Open eyes, open ears, not getting mad at them if you don't like what they have to say kind of vibe, okay? Then you got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I do really feel like, sorry, I'm going to go back real quick. I also got with the let your friends help you vibe here, because we are talking about a message from your person that maybe they're even encouraging you a bit to kind of spend more time with your friends, and they might want to spend time with their friends as well. Definitely allow yourselves to do so, okay? But engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This person definitely sees that in the future for you. They definitely have this desire, this craving to go to a next level with you. If that's something you desire, beautiful, wonderful, it's on your way. And if not, set that boundary. That's okay. You don't have to rush into anything, all right? But if you have been wanting that and you feel like it's been taking too much time, be patient, okay? I was watching Wedding Wars or Bridal Wars or whatever the movie was with Anne Hathaway and Cameron, I don't remember the other girl's name, but it's an old movie from like the early 2000s, and one of the brides in the movie, the blonde one whose name is slipping my head, was so impatient for her boyfriend to propose to her because she found the ring that she like went and basically asked him to propose to her. Now that made sense for their relationship, but don't do that, okay? Be patient, let them do it on their own time if that's what you're wanting, and if not, maybe have a conversation about where your relationship is headed and where you feel comfortable with it going. And then, okay, yes, wedding. This situation involves marriage, so this is definitely one that is ascending kind of fast, right? We got the Chariot, engagement, wedding. So I feel like this is a relationship that will move pretty fast. So it's important to really have a conversation with yourself and see if this is what you want. I'm like I said, I'm not getting any bad vibes. I'm not like, oh, make sure it's what you want because there's any bad energy. But remember how I was explaining, I think it's so funny that this was the couple I thought of, was Andy and April. If anybody has watched Parks and Rec, a bit of a spoiler here, but they get together very quickly and then they get married within 3 weeks of knowing each other, or not knowing, of being in relationships with one another, right? So that worked for them. It worked for them. It's beautiful. It works and it works and it works and it works. That's not going to work for everybody, okay? So definitely be aware of what works for you and not being afraid of kind of setting that boundary and finding that balance, okay? But if this is something you want, it's definitely on its way to you, so you don't need to worry, babe. The last cards we are using today are the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. The first card you got is number 39, Back on Task. Look how cool this card is, by the way. Wow. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine-tuning, okay? So being aware of, what's going on with your head, what's going on with your mind, where you're spending your time. You might consider reviewing your goals. So what is it that you really want? Having an open and honest conversation with yourself unabashed is a beautiful thing to do here, and just checking in with yourself. Just checking in with yourself is not about doing anything wrong to the other person. It's just about checking in with you and making sure you're really where you want to be. And if not, set some goals and move in that direction, okay? Like, so say for an example, you want to be engaged, you want to be married to this person, but you feel like it's not headed in that direction. If that's something that you want, then, sitting there and thinking about, okay, if this is not happening for me and it's not happening yet, is there something that I could be doing to just kind of make this person aware that this is something that I do desire, and see where they're at, okay? What that means is you could have that conversation. How do you feel about weddings? How do you feel about getting married? Where do you see yourself in the future? People fear having these conversations because they're afraid of what the answer is. But let me tell you, the answer is important because say you're dating for 3 months and you're like really serious about this person, you really, really like them, and you want to make sure you're not like wasting your time if what you want is a long-term commitment. So in that moment, you could have a conversation with them and you could ask them, hey, where do you see us in the future? Do you see ourselves getting married? Whatever. The reason why that's valuable at that time, as soon as you start to kind of feel that way, is because if their answer is no and they don't see that kind of future with you, they don't ever want to be married, but that's something that you do desire, you'll know 3 months in instead of like 2 years down the line and having your heart broken. You know what I'm saying? So again, yes, there's always something to lose there, but there's also so much to gain. So don't be afraid of having those kind of conversations to really see where your relationship is headed. You also got number 5, change direction with ease. Is there a fish changing direction? Oh yeah, I guess these are all swimming in different directions, aren't they? Okay, this is a time for a change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So like I was saying, it's a good time to just kind of sit down and think about what it is you're really wanting in this moment. Again, this is no bad vibes. I'm not picking up on any bad vibes, but just checking in with yourself. What is it that I'm wanting? What is it that I'm desiring? And how can I, move towards that goal? You also got surrounded by prosperity, number 30. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. You're being drawn to see that life is fully abundant. Okay, there is no clock saying that if you're not married by the age of whatever, that it's not gonna happen, okay? The only people that put that clock on us are ourselves. There is no limit. There is no age gap. There's no limit on what you can receive. The only people that put that limit on ourselves are ourselves, okay? So you are surrounded by opportunity. Sorry about my watch. It's storming, so like the weather alerts are like do-do-do, 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 even though I have airplane mode on. If someone knows how to fix that, let me know. And you might be like, Liv, why don't you just turn your watch off? That is how I use to like see what I am doing and how I'm recording. That's my little trick there, because I use my iPhone to record. So anyways, you are surrounded by abundant prosperity, and your guides are just really wanting you to see that, all right? With these cards, I was honestly taking them more as like a message from your guides rather than a message from your person. Whichever one resonates with you, take it. Okay. Number 23, distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Also, there's narwhals. Okay. Nothing is impossible. If it's an engagement you want, but you don't see how that can happen, you don't need to know how it's going to happen, babe. All you need to know is that you want it. If it's a wedding and a marriage and a beautiful energy you want, you don't need to know the how, you just need to know that that's what you're wanting, okay? Understand that there is divine, unlimited potential here, and all you have to do is know what you want and then let your guides lead you the rest of the way. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. One of the next cards you got here is number 1, resilience. There is no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So with, like I was saying earlier, if you do feel like it's being rushed a little bit, just take your time. All right, just take your time. You don't need to jump into anything super, super fast. And if you're impatient and you're wanting this to happen sooner, take your time, babe. The first card we got was time. Take your time. It's okay that it takes some time. It's okay that it's a slow burn, because then you know it's long lasting, period. Okay, but also, like I was saying, if it's something that you want, just having that open conversation is probably a really good place to start. But this is not a time to push or force or to get impatient. Okay, so just be with yourself in this moment and understand that patience is really a virtue here, and all will arise as it's all meant to. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally, babe. So pile number 3, this was your reading here today. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope that this, got you encouraged and it connected to you and your person. I'm not super used to doing love readings, so if I'm a bit rusty, bear with me. If you guys like these love readings, I will definitely do more and get more comfortable over time, but they're 100% not like my common reading. So I hope that this resonated either way, and thank you so much for being with me here today and sharing your time and your energy with me. If this did resonate, please leave a comment down below. Commenting, giving a thumbs up, turning on the notification bell, and subscribing to my channel just mean so much to me and make a huge difference for me and my channel. So thank you so much to those of you who have done so, and please do not forget, if you have not yet, on this channel I do accept tips and donations at Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, none of which are ever required nor expected, just received with so much joy, love, and gratitude. And just thank you so much, those of you who have left me a tip or a donation. It means the absolute world to me, and I just love you so much. Pile number 3, thank you for your patience, thank you for your love, thank you for your time. I love you, I love you, I love you. Always remember to show others love, show your light and shine so bright, and I will see you, cutie patooties, for my next video. Goodbye.